Well, good evening and welcome to the day one, day one of the Bermuda National Athletic Association's National Track and Field Championships and the challenge. Obviously, the National Championships is for the local athletes, but the challenge, we have several visiting clubs, schools, high schools, and the like here to challenge our local athletes for over the next 2 days, tonight and tomorrow morning. I'm your host, Earl Bish. I'm here with Miss Bitter yet again.
Yet again.
My troublemaking partner. But yes, we're looking forward to a very exciting afternoon. As you can tell, we're waiting for you. The triple jumpers are warming up, and we can tell you that Janai, parent chief, is on island, and he is taking part in this triple jump for the national championship. So, him, like others, we want to wish him all the best.
Yes, definitely. It was very exciting. I actually saw him being interviewed when I walked into the stadium, so it kind of got me amped up for the day to see, especially our local athletes perform tonight.
Here we go. So, we'll bring you names of athletes as they get ready. We do go live at the track meet does get underway at 6 p.m. With the triple jump meters. And the 800 meters. Boys 13 to 14, 800. Followed by boys 11 to 12, 800. So we start off with 2 laps. Let's see how fast there's young people, and you get a glimpse of Janai coming down. He running beside he runs into the pit. It'll be Janai, parent chief there, just waiting to get camera shot. And if that camera's safe, we'll have to talk to him. But yes, that's Janai, parent chief. But yeah. So let me ask you, what are you hoping to see today? I mean, we witnessed some magical things during the inter-school sports.
Oh man, definitely.
We saw a 23-year-old record broken. We saw the mile smashed.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen quite a bit in our short time together.
Yes.
So hopefully we can emulate that, if not tonight, tomorrow morning.
And I think it'll actually, considering we have these athletes from overseas, the competition is slightly different.
So let me ask you, what
Athletes who have traveled to come and compete with ours, it's competition that they don't know.
Right. Okay, let's try that. Is that sound now? I believe you're referring to. Okay, thank you. I believe you're referring to. I'm gonna bring up something right now. David Seamus. I believe you're referring to Martin Wolf. He's actually a school teacher, but was doing the psychologist for football and cricket and other sports as well. So I know he's been working hard with all sorts of athletes. So yeah, I believe you're looking for Martin Wolf. I can't remember the school he now teaches at, but he's in the education department. Um, but it's an interesting point you bring up because it's something that I talk about a lot. The athlete has to want help.
Absolutely.
You know, a parent can drag their kid to a sports
Mm-hmm.
psychologist, but if that person's just going to sit there and not want to take part,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to make it that much more difficult for them to really understand what's going on. Both parties to understand
Yes.
what's going on.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, yeah. So again, we're getting ready to start with the boys, 13 to 14, 800, under 14, or it's under 14. So August has only.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know Dr. Evans, he mentioned that there will be more heats this evening.
Okay.
They moved the high school events to tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll just have to see what list they actually go by
Okay.
once they get
All right.
started. But he did mention that already.
So we're looking at those two heats for
Yeah.
the under 14 boys. Some names we won't have.
Yeah. Not sure. We just have to see.
Yeah. Yeah. We have Pierman, Minus, Butterfield, Muhammad, David, Mean, Johnson, Bayston, Holdman, Evans, Scott, and Vickers. That's for Heat 1. So a full track of athletes for the under 14 800 meters. We are grateful to have members of Mile Split USA in Bermuda get a game.
And I always absolutely love listening to them do the commentary for track and field events.
Yes.
So I'm excited to actually see them, in
Right.
the craft as well as watch them navigate the
It's
track.
funny being a part of Mile Split. I'm the Bermuda rap.
Yeah.
Mile Split. So it's funny because when we talk about what meets are coming up, and when they talk about Bermuda, it's almost like a fight. Who's coming? So, it's one of the things they really enjoy coming here. They started with the cross country, and now they're doing the track event as well. So should be exciting. Okay, so
I think this might be the more updated list since they don't have lane assignments.
Okay.
So Dr. Udahar, Dr. Evans in the back. We have 4 athletes who've now come out on the track. It's the boys 13 to 14, or just the under 14, 800 meters, which is 2 full laps. We have Timothy Pierman in lane 1. Not sure what the first name is, but mine is Butterfield in lane 2, Mr. Johnson lane 3, and Serena Bayston in lane 4.
Okay. Those are the young men on the track right now, lined up and waiting for. Well, it is 6 o'clock. So, and starters and Mr. Norbert, Big Tom Simons, and Becky.
And just in the top left of your screen, guys, you see the athletes going over what looks like to be the girls' shot put.
Yes.
Or is
It's
it
probably
javelin?
javelin as well.
Javelin? Okay.
Javelin and shot put. Let's
see if I can
double up on those over there.
pull up there.
And this race here is an all local race, as we have 3 Bermuda Pacers and 1 Whitney Institute runner.
And just while we wait for these, we have a list of 22 clubs.
22.
22 clubs, and that would include the school teams as
Right.
well. Which is so exciting. Because before, track and field used to be a smaller. We had really, really, really good athletes.
Mhm.
Caliber was high, but the
Numbers
amount
were
of
low.
athletes
Yeah.
was very low.
Yeah.
So this is very exciting for the country.
It's almost a catch-22 because we have um, so like you said, we had so much talent, but had to be challenged offshore.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't say we don't have as much talent, but the abundance of opportunities to compete
Yes.
now is so much greater. And it's one of those things where you sit and you say, man, if.
No, that's so true. I remember because I wasn't part of Pacers,
Right.
but so I didn't do East Coast, and they tend to go to a lot of events
Yes.
throughout the track season. So for the most part, my events were CRIFTA,
Right.
CSE,
Yes.
cross country championships,
Mhm.
and they were all international. I had a couple of opportunities with cross country camps during the summer, but in terms of competition, it would have been nice to have these opportunities
Yes,
back then.
definitely.
Yeah, they've adjusted the list. So lane one is Pyramid, lane two, mine is Butterfield, lane three, Johnson, lane four, Baston. And these athletes are from Bermuda Paces, and Mr. Baston is from Whitney Institute.
And I believe he was a recipient last night
Yes.
at the Denton
Denton
Hurdle
Hurdle.
Memorial
Mm-hmm.
38th. Boy, I'm been out of school that long.
I'm 39. We talked about aging ourselves earlier.
Yes. Yes. Looks like they're starting. They're on the starter's orders now.
And again, this is the under 14 boys, 800 meters. It'll be 2 full laps around the track. Athletes will stay in their lanes until they get to the turn. Once they reach the cones, they'll be able to cut inside to the inside lane.
No, Mr. Seamus, you had me by a few years, so when you start talking about the old people, I do need to give you a call. We have to arrange something. I know you've been asking every time you've asked on and off the island, so I will reach out and contact you too.
Okay, so it looks like they might be
They're
adding the
three
under 12s to the list. They do look slightly younger.
Yes. But how many were there?
They had a total of 6, 7 to start, but it looks like they've only brought out 3.
Let's see what else gets updated here. Maybe that's
that
that's the ones that.
Yeah, so it looks like Daphne Olderman is part of the under 12 boys.
She's putting them in now.
It should be 6, 7, and 8. But we have Olderman, who has joined the Heat.
And they're
off.
The 2024 Bermuda National Track and Field Championships are underway. Starting off with the boys, I can't say under 14. It's the boys 800 meters. We'll leave it like that. And they get through that first 100 meters in just under 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm. And again, it's a combination of the 13 to 14 and the 11 to 12 boys.
Yes. They look comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Baston tucked in behind the pacer, sandwich between.
Yeah, that looks like Mr.
Yeah.
And the conditions are really fair this evening.
Yeah.
Randomly, the winds pick up, but they kind of tend to die down as well.
Right.
Okay, so we have, looks like Mr. Johnson in first, followed by Mr. Baston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they go around for the final lap. Did you see the boys first and second picking up the pace a bit.
Pulling away. But I'm pretty sure Johnson can hear based and breathing behind him. Looks as if Johnson looks like he's in total control because he looks like he's just got the stride he needs.
Yes.
But then obviously Baston hasn't done much work set behind him and allowed him to take that headwind. And with 200 meters to go now, Johnson starts to turn it on.
Yep,
but Baston's responding.
He is responding.
Yeah. Here they come.
Yeah. And it's definitely
going to be a sprint to the finish. Who went too early? And it looks as if Johnson.
Baston is pulling.
We're going to have to wait to see who won that one.
Yes.
Definitely. We'll get that time momentarily. What a finish. What a way to start the national championships.
Absolutely. And that's the type of competition that you always look forward to.
Yes.
It was a fair race.
Yes.
And they ran smart. And this is one of our international athletes now coming across. I believe Dr. Evans said his last name is Evans.
Oh, okay. So, we'll leave that one alone, Doc. I'll leave that to you. But there you have the first event completed here at the National Sports Center, which is the boys 800 meters. We await the final results. What a finish. What a start to the championships.
And we are just waiting on those final results to see who came first. From this vantage point, we actually just see the back.
Right.
So,
Still waiting those results. Anxiously waiting as well.
Anxious, absolutely. So it looks like they might be doing the same for the girls' event.
Okay.
Combining the two.
And that would be why the delay is, because they have to separate the racers and put them in their
groups. The age
groups.
group, yeah. As we wait for those final results, as we mentioned, we have the girls' event, 800 meters coming out of the track. They will also be doing the 2 laps and running their lane until they reach the first 100 meters.
Well, even the athletes, we see them.
They're actually still waiting.
Still waiting to find out what's going on with that boys' race.
Okay, so here looks like we have 9 girls on the starting line for this event. We have Brown of Glenarden, Robinson and Lawrence from Pacers, Lucas from Glenarden, and should the name stay the same?
Barton from Glenarden, Bortelli unattached, and Simmons from Bermuda Pacers. Those are the ones that were just added.
Yes.
We're going to have a better presentation at this time.
attended giving out the awards today. We won Will. He's from Skyport. He's going to bring up our handball responsibilities.
And Casey is also entered from Bermuda Basics.
Thank you.
The girls haven't started daughters. Unfortunately, missed start. This is based on team second.
Okay.
The way they're set up there. And the girls are underway.
Again, that's Brown, Robinson, Lawrence, Lucas, Jobson, Barton, Bortelli, Simmons, and Casey. And they're off to a fast start.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely off to a fast start. The first and second place athletes have quickly established a lead over the rest of the pack. Should the pack run smart, they may be able to work things out before they come across the finish line. They're getting really fast. And they just went through that 300 in about 50 seconds, roughly.
Yeah. They're working together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they bow lap for first and second, just at about 107, 108.
They both got instructions from Jay Donovan, and it appeared that both of them sort of slid right down. Yeah. It could have been our vantage point, but it looked as if they did really slow right down.
Yeah. Okay, just an exchange in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And that following pack has quickly just dispersed.
Yeah.
And it's just be a race for third at this point. The Stars have done an excellent job maintaining this pace. They've now decided to pick things back up.
Mm-hmm.
They are both working the arms just so they can get across down this finish. Yeah.
Okay, Robinson now. It looks as if it's a comeback.
Well done.
And it is going to be Robinson, isn't it?
I believe that was Jobson. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's quite the effort put in for those games.
Last 50 meters. The last 50 meters. Wow. Two excellent finishes.
Absolutely. And these girls are coming across and leaving it on the track.
Mm-hmm.
They are leaving it on the track.
But they say that's why you got on the plane.
That's right.
Here come the tiny tots. Yeah, that completes the race there. And it
We should be.
There's that presentation for the boys. You can find out who won that race.
And if you guys just bear with us a little bit, we're not exactly getting the results from the races. So as they get up on the podium, we'll be able to properly identify who those athletes are for you.
3 was third.
Perfect. Let me zoom in first.
We have the boys 800 meter 13 to 14-year-old division top ranked podium finisher. All right, and third place. we have Timothy Perry.
So Timothy Perrin finished third in the boys race, boys 800. Not sure of the time.
All right. Second place, we have Serrano Payne.
Lewis from the second.
They went Serrano. And our champion, in first place, we have Matthew Johnson. What do you think about that? Well done. Let's give it up for our boys.
And again, that was third place for Pierman, second place for Basin, and first place for Johnson. And that was the boys 13 to 14, 800 meters.
I believe they're going to do
The presentation for the 11 as well.
Yeah. For them standing there. 295. Is that 11 to 12?
Yep.
Yep. So they will be doing that presentation next. I'm going to switch to triple jump as Janai Parent Chief gets ready to take his lead. He's at the top of his mark. The runway is open.
And it looks like they are setting up the boys for the 9 to 10, 800 meter event. We have Walker in lane 1, lane 2, Smith, lane 3, Fabric Butterfield, lane 4, Alice, lane 5 is Bird, and in lane 6, we have Patrick.
And Janai's getting some support from the crowd. He's taking a rather long run. He's into his stride. Down the runway. 1, 2, leap. And it's a legal jump. We will turn our attention back to the track as they're on the starter's orders. And they're off.
Oh, they are so oh man, this is so sweet.
Walk on the inside, he's probably gonna take about 5 steps. but he's doing a wonderful
He is
job.
doing a great job. Look at that start. Again, most of these athletes, out of the 5, I believe 3 of them are from overseas. So
But look at Walker
he's
go.
doing a great job.
Wow. Yeah, young man.
Right?
I'm never even gonna finish out, but guess what? You can say you led the race at one point
That's
in time.
right. This is very reminiscent of the what age group was it? The primary.
Some
of the small,
yes.
the smaller
And he's not
athletes
giving
that
up.
were-
Look at that.
not
He's
at
going
all.
back to the front.
He's definitely strong.
Yes.
Definitely a strong athlete, and I can't wait to see his time.
And Walker now setting a pace for himself.
And then in second currently is Frederick from Paces Track Club, and Fabric Butterfield is in third.
You see them coming into the shot. There they come.
As they go around for their bow lap.
Now that.
Walker is certainly leading this race.
Yes. He didn't for almost 4 seconds.
Right.
But he said, you know what? No, I don't run from the back.
Watch this. And it looks like he's actually picking
Now
up
he's
the
starting
pace.
to open up the lead, but here comes the young man from Francis Pat, is it?
That is, well, see with the schools, they are unattached. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Yes,
And that is Fabric Butterfield.
Yes. looking as if he wants to challenge young Walker. And 150 to go. Does Walker still have it?
Herbert Butterfield is certainly using his arms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's finally
taking that lead.
Taking the lead from Walker.
But Walker's not saying, he's saying, I'm not giving up. I am not giving up.
This is awesome. Another really, really good finish for the second race. And Herbert Butterfield kicked into gear.
Yes.
And to win that
what
event.
A finish.
So first place, that was Herbert Butterfield. Yeah. Second was Walker. And third was Frederick.
There you go. What another good finish.
Mm-hmm. Just to sum up that medal presentation, that was actually the boys 11 to 12, 800 meters. Third place was Evans from Glenarden. Second place was Mohammed from Developing National Athletes, another overseas team. And then in first place with Davidge from the Bermuda Pacers Track Club.
So we have a little low on the track.
Okay, next on the track, we have which will be the girls 9 to 10, 800 meter event. We have Nunez in lane 2, Aarons in lane 3, Davis in lane 4, Brooks Gibbons in lane 5, and in lane 6 we have Mohammed. These athletes again, a little bit of assistance from the great Jay Donowa.
Mm-hmm.
And the girls have started again in lane 2, Nunez, lane 3, Aarons, lane 4, Davis, lane 5, Brooks Gibbons, and in lane 6 we have Mohammed. And we have another quick start from one of our youngsters this evening.
Striding and pushing.
Mm-hmm. And she actually came from she's one of the athletes from the same track club as our friend Walker.
Okay.
From the previous event. So you can see they are very strong starters.
Yes, indeed. Just opened up maybe, a 25, 30?
Yep.
Need a lead. looking comfortable.
Yeah, she's doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
She's using her arms to get herself around that corner and done straight away here. And then it
Yes.
looks like we might have a little race for stacking
Yeah.
as they go around for the bell lap. And we have Janai. He's getting the crowd engaged again for his next jump.
Mm-hmm. We're going to switch to shot put. Girl shot put.
It is a really long run up, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes. So we can just try it out. Don't think he likes it that much. So now she walks back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn our attention back to the track. Our leader has slowed the pace just a little, but with that big lead, she's comfortably
She's
set.
very comfortably set. Yeah, it looks like the first, second, and third are comfortable, unless we have a fourth place athlete decides to change gears.
Right.
She could and does have a lot of time left to.
Just gonna go back to shot put real quick. Another athlete from overseas. Let's get back to the track.
And she's finishing strong for
Oh,
her
yes,
first
she is.
place. Well done, young lady.
She must have just started the 100 meters. It looks good.
She could have raised Janai.
Yeah. 240 in that range.
And you can see the athletes from the club are actually chanting their names.
Yes.
So kudos to them.
It's a good spirit.
Yeah, they've come a long way and they're doing an excellent job so far.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, young lady. She must like keep going.
Yeah. So perfect.
She
form,
is.
That form is really good. Okay,
So a number of events going on right now.
Yes.
Shot put, I showed that age group. Assuming high schools, maybe?
I believe it's probably high school shit.
Yeah, and we have the triple jump on the track for Janai. We have an official who has just made her way over to the high jump pit, so that may be starting really soon as we get through these medal presentations for the 800-meter events. Ooh, it's time for the hundreds, Earl.
Yeah. And these will be prelim, won't they?
Correct. These are heats. So we'll be starting with the boys 15 to 18. So it'll be high school ages for the 100-meter heats. And we have three full heats. And we have Mr. Simons taking his starters desk over to get himself sorted. Okay, so it looks like they're getting ready to start the medal presentations for the What was that? Girls 11 to 12 and 13 to 14 categories.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, girls, 800 meters, 14-year-old provision for the finishers. In third place, the live crowd
Okay, so that third place, that was Brown of Glenarden. And that was Lawrence of Bermuda Paces in second place. And in first place would be Robinson. And again, unfortunately, we don't have the times for you guys, but we are able to give you those place finishes. Again, first for the 13 to 14 girls was Rihanna Robinson. Second place, Zaylee Lawrence. And third place was Sanaa Brown of Glenarden.
All right? Up to the left. If you don't want to do this, everybody else do. Go to fire company right now and represent. Thank you.
I'm not sure if they're going to get through the girls 11 to 12 presentation. They should have time. We have the athletes done at the start of the 100 meters, getting their blocks set and practicing their starts. So they may have more time to complete one more medal presentation before going to the 9 to 10 category for boys and girls 800. And again, we have three heats for the 100 meters this evening. In the first heat, we have Jackson of West Orange Track Club. We have Mansa, who's unattached. Miller is unattached. We have Bell from Glenarden Track Club. Amasa from Jet LLC. Blanco is unattached in 6, 7. Simmons from GS Running Club. And in lane 8, we have Richardson from Bermuda Paces. And that will be the first of the three heats for the boys 15 to 18 100 meters. And on the podium now is the girls. This will be the 11 to 12, event.
And our champion, representing the Bermuda Track Club, Sakanya Thompson. Oh, God. Let's give it up for these young ladies.
Okay, so third place, we had Simmons from Bermuda Paces. Second is Bortoli, who's unattached. And in first place, we had Jobson of the Bermuda Paces Track Club. And that was the girls 11 to 12 category for the 800 meters. Okay, down on the podium now, it looks like they're going to do the presentations for the boys 9 to 10, 800 meters. You would have seen a fairly small heat for these young fellas, but we will wait to get that presentation over to you guys. We're just having an issue with the mics at the moment, so they're working that out. Okay, and Janai is back down on the runway. He is getting the assistance from the the people in the stands. And this will be his, what I believe is his third jump. Yeah, not sure what happened between the last event and now, but they are having a number of technical issues with a few of the mics. So just holding up the medal presentation for the 9 to 10 events.
So we've had some exciting finishes for the start of this 2024 National Athletic Association Track and Field Championships. Photo finish for the first race.
Yep.
Come from behind win second race.
Yep.
Come from behind win third race. It's just been a delight so far. We hope that you, the viewers, are enjoying the coverage. It's nothing really happening over at the
Shot put.
shot put. We're waiting for the 100 to start. So we wait.
I was just saying, I'm not sure exactly what happened between the last set of events and now.
Yes.
But they are unable to make the presentations at the moment. Wondering if they will go ahead and get started with the hundreds.
You have to keep trying to use that microphone.
It's the same one, right?
Yeah.
But while we wait, we'll do a big shout out to all the track clubs that are here. Like I said, we have a list of 22. Those would include the local schools and the clubs that have flown in. We have the Bermuda National Association, Bermuda Pacers, Developing National Athletes, Discipline Association, I'm going to say, of Speed, Glenarden Track Club, GS Running Club, Harrington Sound Primary, Jet LLC, Mid-Atlantic Athletic Club, North Star Elite Masters, North Stars Elite, NRG Track Club, Paget Primary, which is an extension of BNA, Port Royal, Purvis Primary, Team Special Olympics. We have 2 unattached clubs, and then Work Academy Primary and Middle School, West Orange Track Club, and Whitney Institute Middle School.
Looks as if we're going to start the hundreds now.
Yep. As I mentioned, we do have 3 heats. This will be the first of the 3. And it looks like we might have scratch for lanes 2 and 3.
Mensa and Miller.
Yeah, they're not at the line. It's a
So
few of them actually.
you have Jackson in lane 1,
Mm-hmm. 4.
Mazda in lane 5, Blanco lane 6. Is that right?
No, lane 6. So 1, 4, 5, and 7.
1, 4. Okay, so Jackson, Dow, Mazda, and Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
And they're to their marks.
Lane 1 had a
The
rock little
shaky
start.
start.
Yeah.
But a start nonetheless.
And that looks like lane 5 would have taken first place, and that was
Yeah.
Amasa, followed by lane 4, which is the athlete bow. So would they take top 2 finishes and then the next class 2?
I'm not sure. Well, more than likely because it's 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Representing Energy in second place, Yahweh Walker.
They are doing the medal presentation for boys 9 to 10, 800. Third place was Frederick from Pacers. Second place is Walker of NRG Track Club, and first place was Kirby Butterfield.
Once again, the 100 meters is in progress. If you were signed up to run that race, you need to go to the small room or the clerk station, which is up north in the You're not there.
Next up on the podium, we have the girls 9 to 10, 800 meters.
Provost Bonner Tanner at the podium right now in third place. Kamari Brooks Gibbons.
Harrington Son athlete.
No, she's part of that Harrington song group.
If she was, you knew she was running.
Yes.
And second place is Yara Muhammad, developing national athletes.
Our champion is Amira.
And Amira Nunez, above energy as well.
She ran like she had a lot of
She
energy.
did.
That's for sure.
She certainly did.
Yes.
And Janai is back down on the track for his next jump. Again, is asking for the crowd to assist him with his run up. Sorry. And next on the track is Heat 2 of the 100 meters boys 15 to 18. We have Huntington in lane 1. Lane 2, we have Otterbridge. In lane 5, we have Bowman of Energy Track Club. And in lane 8, not sure who is in lane 8. It's not on the sheet. Yep, it's just not on the paper. That's fine. So in lane 8 is Richardson of Pacers.
Pacers, yes. So we're missing lanes
3, 4, 6, 7.
It should be very interesting to see how the local athlete in Huntington matches up against Otterbridge, who's just back from overseas in school. We shall see. We shall see. So let's get to that start line.
Mhm. It's I find it interesting. The club energy.
Yes.
Their starters haven't been using blocks for
Blocks.
this age.
Mhm. It's interesting though. He's not using blocks, but he goes down.
You saw how he placed his
Yes,
feet.
yes.
And yeah, definitely didn't notice that.
As if the blocks are
Over
there.
there, yeah.
And quickly you realize without those blocks,
It does make difference.
Nori, followed by Miles on the bridge. Nori is a story of his track
Mhm.
attributes. In less than a year, he is knocking on the door of World Junior Championships.
Oh, wow.
He, in his first track meet that he came out in, he ran 10.5, qualified for Carifta, right off the bat. He's just been steady running, and now he's under some guidance. The other night, in the track meet they ran on a Wednesday night, he ran a 10.4. He was just shy of the qualifications for the Youth Worlds. So you can only imagine. I saw a clip of him when he ran track and field last year in the schools, inter-school sports, and his 200, he ran, I think it was 25, and this year it was 21. 21.
Quite the improvement.
Yes.
Quite the improvement.
And it's just, I mean, he now understands, and he wants more because he wants to get better. Talking with his coach, Devon Bean, the other day, Devon said he is surprised because some of the things that Nori's asking him, he didn't ask until he was much older.
Got it.
So he's
Until he had the experience.
Yeah. So he's developing, a track learning habit of training, and training by himself, as well as going to a coach. So he's got that pedigree, and I think, and as I told Devon, I could see him next year running sub 10.
Okay, especially if he's doing it now.
Yeah.
And if your 200 is 21,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
Very. On the small island.
Yeah,
And basically, when you're that fast, you're running against yourself.
by yourself, yeah.
So, but having somebody like Miles back, having others back, it kind of pushes them just a little bit because the numbers become psychological. What has Miles been doing? What has this person been doing? What has that person been doing?
And on the track now, we have Heat 3. Lane 1 is Jones. There's no one in 2 and 3. Lane 4, we have Boykin. Lane 5, Amasa.
Lane 4 quickly established the lead.
He is comfortable.
Very much so. To that finish line. Come back looking for more.
I was wondering.
He's running back to the finish line like he forgot something. Again, bear with us as we're working out with the timekeepers to allow us to see the times of the finishing, so we can actually give that to you as well. they're having some technical difficulties. But hopefully we can get that done shortly.
Okay, and this will be the girls 15 to 18 meter dash down at the starting line.
Is this Madison Bob?
Pardon me?
Is this Madison Bob in lane 4?
That is Madison Bob in lane 4.
Okay. Sister Caitlin.
Okay.
She's been very impressive in her school year. Actually, when you look back at the times, at their ages, not much difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
I think Caitlin's now at that point where it's either gonna go well over the line for her, or she's just gonna stay the same.
Okay.
Okay. I think she enjoys the competition, so I think she'll force herself to try and get over that hump. Because every athlete goes through that period of time where the growth, you get another growth period in your life. You get they're on the starters order, so and they're on the way. And it is Madison in lane 5.
And again, guys, unfortunately, we still can't produce those results for you. We are waiting. We had one athlete just finished the race and ran straight to shot put so she can do her throws.
Yes. Took off her spikes.
Just put on her throwing shoes, I'm sure. And it looks like we have a full heat for the second heat of the girls 15 to 18 100 meters. We have Jones in lane 2, Diallo in lane 3, Richards in lane 4, Garrett lane 5, 6 is Dill, and in 7 is Daly.
On the infield, we see young Gazai Seeley and Ryan Otterbeard walking and talking. I teased them both because I said they should have been the two coming down on Bermuda Day. Because I said that hurt too much. That would hurt too much. But Ryan showed his quality. Just got beaten by a champion. But he's young enough to understand where he was. What got him there, and what it would take to get him across that line. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it was literally at the end.
Yes. After they made the turn to head back towards Rotten Avenue.
Horseshoe,
Yeah.
It was just at that moment.
I was wondering if Ryan would have gone, had he gone on Cedar Avenue, what would have Lamont's response been? Who knows? You know, we never know.
Yeah, you can't know, right?
But they're on the starters orders now.
And again, that's Jones of Pacers in lane 2, Diallo of Energy Track Club in 3, 4 Richards of Pacers, 5 Garrett of Glenarden, 6 Deal of Bermuda Pacers, and 7 is Daly of GS Running Club. Oh, Kalila, good Kalila Daly in lane 7. She's doing an excellent job.
She's got to run through the finish though.
Yes.
It looked as if she was leaning, but her body then became more out of control.
You know, sometimes athletes tend to lose control.
Yes.
Trying to get the chest across the line. We saw that a lot last year. Was it the World Championship?
Yes.
A lot of those.
Shawnee Miller won the
She did
Olympics 400 off balance and
She sure
dove
did.
across that line.
Yep, and I think it was Femme Cabot. She actually did it as well
Yeah.
at one of her most recent track meets.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter your age or
Yeah,
caliber.
yeah.
It can happen.
That's right.
Even with the best album.
You can
Next
be
on the
the
track.
best, the best of the best.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Next on the track is the girls 13 to 14 on 100 meters. We have a smaller heat.
It was so funny because it was back in 2012 that Miller competed for Bahamas here on this track. Strachan was the other one from Bahamas. They were
Yes.
1 and 2.
And they're still at it.
Yeah.
And they're still at it.
Miller really took on that 400, made it her own.
Yes, she
and
did.
has dominated it for quite some time. Race official, yeah. Sorting the ladies up. Instructing. There's got to be one, but he's a Pacers coach as well.
I was just gonna say that's one of his athletes.
So he would have been shocked that she's not using the blocks to start.
And there's be 2 heats again for this age category.
This is the 400. Starters orders.
Okay, in lane 3, we have Hunt from Pacers. 4, Biope from Glenarden. In lane 6, we have Scott from Pacers. And lane 7 is Peters, Leilani Peters from Pacers.
The Olympian Brian Roman walking across the infield. I don't know if that's the age stat for the
I'm not going to do
or
it.
trying to be a young Diddley Bop. A little skink going on. No, I'm going with the age. you do that much jumping, ponding, and all that.
Absolutely. I can imagine. I can imagine the impact on his knees at this point. It looks like we have an addition that'll be lane 5. She was originally on the list, but it looks like they put her back into the race. That's Haywood from Glenarden Track Club.
Under starters orders again.
Again, Hunt in lane 2, Biope in lane 3, Hayward in lane 4. I'm sorry, lane 5, Scott in lane 6, and Peters in 7. Yeah, he was holding that a bit too long.
Yeah.
Did you see a little shake there?
There was a shake there, and I think he realized it, and the gun did not go. The gun realized it too.
He's giving a warning to the He'll
Lane
feel.
5 was Hayward. Again, no blocks
Mm-hmm.
for that particular team.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you notice how they go down in the
They
stands.
have their feet actually placed where they should be.
And it looks as if lane 6.
6, that is Scott from Paces Track Club.
Finishes strong, landing win.
Okay, as we got Heat 2, long day. Heat 2 ready for the girls 13 to 1400 meter dash. We have in lane 2 minors of Pacers, Rayner in lane 3 of Pacers. In lane 4, it's Ayers of Glenarden. And in lane 5, we have Lawrence from Pacers.
And we have Janai Parent Chief and Brian Wellman sitting there, I guess, discussing Parent Chief's performance today and what's coming up for him trying to qualify for Paris.
Yes.
That's still an opportunity for him.
It was trying to judge his facial expressions to see if he liked his jump or if he didn't like his jump, but he kind of kept his poker face.
Right.
It was so hard to tell. But again, we have the second heat for the girls, 13 to 1400 meters on the line. Again, that is minors of Bermuda Paces and 2, 3 Rayner of Paces, 4 Ayers of Glenarden, and in 5 is Lawrence of Bermuda Paces.
Off lane 5. My gracious. Oh, but lane 4 is not Glenarden, is it?
Yes. But it looks like it might be. I don't know. It could have been the Paces athlete. That was an excellent race there.
Sure.
But at least we know who will be moving on.
Yes. Yes. And again, a big shout out to Energy. They have people both in the stands and online.
Yes.
So next time you should be in Bermuda in the stands.
You have to come.
Yes.
For sure.
And we do have another group on the start line.
We have another 2 heats. This will be the girls 11 to 12 100 meter category. And this is a pretty full heat with the exception of lane 1. We have Powell from Glenarden in lane 2. Hightower from Glenarden in lane 3. This is basically Glenarden's race.
Okay.
Lane 4 is Johnson. Lane 5 is Caudle. And lane 6 is Monroe, all of which are from Glenarden. Lane 7 and 8 are Pacers athletes. Pitcher Place in 7. And 8 is St. Louis. And we do know that name.
Yes.
Very well.
Very well.
Very well.
Introduced herself to us.
She sure did.
In more ways than one.
She sure did.
At the primary school, inter-school sports, she took this track by storm.
Absolutely.
just going to zoom in.
He's at lane
Glenarden.
4. That's Johnson of Glenarden in lane 5. But we have St. Luce. Looks like no. I think she might have gotten third. But 5 and 6. That would be 4 and 5. Both athletes from Glenarden for first and second, and possibly St. Luce from Pacers in third.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will turn your attention to the podium, I'm going to hand over the mic to one of our collegiate athletes. She is a academic All-American as well as All-Conference long jumper. Please welcome to Deja Parsons. Good evening, everybody. It's so lovely to see you all.
Shy.
Yes.
Asia. UNBC. She does the 100, 60, and the long jump.
And we have the second heat for the girls, 11 to 12. Preparing on the line, lane 1, we have Goodchild from Pacers. Lane 2, Rochester. Lane 3, Smith from Glenarden. Lane 4 is Daly from Energy. Lane 5, we have Ferguson Jones from Glenarden. No athlete is 6. Lane 7 and 8, Pacers athlete. 7 is Davis, and 8 is Rayner, Lady Rayner. She was the young lady who did the last leg when they dropped the relay.
Yeah, that's on.
And she ran on track. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She looks as if she's taking control of this race.
She definitely is.
Yes, she has. And yes, she has.
And I believe it might have been Energy who came across the line in second. Not quite sure from this angle.
Right.
But that's what it looked like as they approached the finish. Next on the track is the girls 9 to 10. 100 meters. We have 2 heats for this category as well. Lane 2, Myers from Glenarden. Lane 3, Lawson of Glenarden. Lane 4, Weeks of Discipline, Application Speed. Lane, where's my stop? Lane 5 is Mabry of Glenarden. 6 is Huntley, Glenarden, and 7 is Malone of Glenarden as well.
Yeah. Five Glenardens and 1 discipline
Yes.
application. Yeah. So surely a pure United States race.
Yes, absolutely.
A challenge race. No one in the block, so just
Well
the 2
done
hands.
to Discipline. The athlete from Discipline Academy had an application had an excellent start. Can she maintain it too? That would be lane 6.
Lane 6 was able to.
Huntley, who has provided a challenge for her. And we've gone over, gotten the athletes ready for heat 2. It's Harris of Glenarden in lane 2. Lane 3, Burt of Bermuda Pacers. Lane 4, Holmes of Energy. Lane 5, Clark Trot of Pacers. Lane 6, Smith of Pacers. And lane 7 also of Pacers.
That was a quick start.
Yes. And that is Daniels of Bermuda Pacers, who has taken the lead for that race, followed by Holmes from Energy Track Club.
They're getting smaller and smaller.
I know. I think when I was that age, I was actually really too shy
Oh.
to get in front of a crowd. I love these running kits from the Energy Track Club.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so in lane 3, we have Raina. Lane 4, Bradford of Energy. Lane 5, Bradford of Energy. Lane 6, Frederick of Paces. And lane 7 is Robinson of Paces. Lane 3 is the sister of Rayner, who just won the category up.
Sure. And they're underway.
Oh, she caught up into
She's
the wrong lane.
And then and the two energy building the wrong lane now.
We'll give it to him anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, at the podium, we have the winner in the girls 13 to 14 shot put with a throw of 8.83 meters, Savannah Hayward.
Savannah Hayward. Shot put winner.
So as we just mentioned, we had a couple of athletes come out of the lane in that previous heat. So the officials are ensuring that they understand that they stay within the dotted lines until they get to about the first 10 meters to avoid any confusion. They seem to have got it done.
Until the gun
until the race starts.
Yeah. We all lose our scruples when competition starts.
Absolutely. So for the second heat, for the girls 6 to 8, we have Trot in lane 2 from Work Academy, lane 3 KZ from Paces, 4 is Hayward from Glenard, 5 Reed Ravine from Paces, and 6 is Butler from Paris Primary.
And the girls 15 to 18. In third place, we have Malika Nicholson. In second place, we have Romoya Thompson.
And this will be for the shot put for the high school girls.
The throw of 8.73 meters is Cindy Marshman.
And all of these athletes are they are visiting teams. So they did a good sweep there. I think there's Energy and Glenard in the green and yellow. Is it? And there's the second heat. That's the young lady, Reed Remain, I believe, that just won the 800.
Yes.
And she has won her heat in the one. She could be all cross categories, huh?
All javelin throwers, please report to the infield. Please report right now. Thank you.
Okay, next on the track would be the 400 meters Masters category. The fact that the Masters category is 35 plus.
So that's bringing it way down.
No, I had not a Master.
Well, according to the
What into this? I would be in the Masters. Unbelievable. We got through those hundreds really quickly.
Really
that was
fast,
a lot of races. Excellent performance though from Glenardine and Energy. They are doing exceptional. They are filling up most of these races too. Oh, we have some high jump going on. You think they're just warming up?
Yeah, it looks like you're just warming up.
No, that young lady has some long braids. I hope it don't knock her ball down. A lot of movement. We have javelin, which is about to start. We have athletes still competing in shot put. We have high jumpers warming up, and
And the girls are doing triple jump.
triple jump.
The
Ooh.
boys are doing shot put now.
I know that official almost got hit.
Yeah. Better pay attention.
Yeah. Now they're not moving, Mr. Norbert. For the 400.
What time was that scheduled to start?
6:45.
No, don't, no.
And the presentations they've been doing, guys, for the shot put events. As you can see, our international athletes have been doing a great job with that. They've won all of it. We didn't have any throwers, did we?
No, we didn't. It didn't look as if we did. High school,
Yeah.
rather strange. We had a school sport that
I was just thinking.
yeah.
The starter is moving his starting apparatus. I don't even know what to call it. Done to get the 400 meter events
Underway.
on the way. Yeah.
And we're going to end our coverage with the 400s. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
Yes.
10 o'clock start. In action.
Lascia por isso, eu vi a dor dos discos. So number field events, the high school boys shot put, and what looks like it could be the high school girls javelin, and then the can't catch those colors, but there's a primary uniform. So.
Then that'll be 34. Remember, it's not Harrington. Is it Harrington?
High jump is going on the other
Yeah,
side.
high jump. Yeah. Give you a look at some of the shot put taking place. Boys.
So on the track, we have the Masters race, which will be 35 plus. We need to challenge the name of that category.
You just want to challenge the age of the category, not the name of it.
We have to. It shouldn't be Masters.
It should be just 30 plus.
Just call it the adult race. And then we also have a fourth athlete, which would be a gentleman from the Special Olympics team.
Okay.
So we have Torre of North Stars, Brangman, unattached, and Jones from Glenarden. And as I mentioned, Iris will be the athlete in lane. Not sure what about 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, in lane 6.
Okay, I'm gonna announce our finalists for the 100-meter dash. This list will also be posted. I'll let you know where, so that you can find it. So for the men's open, our finalists are Evan Holly, Sage Perry, Laura Hackett, Barnabas Actor, Kendrick Francione, Janet Irish, Cody
And again, this will be the men's 35 plus 400-meter event. One full lap around the track, and the athletes will stay in their lanes.
They added a lane 7.
That would be Iris. He is in the category of 19 to 34. That's the Special Olympic team.
No, the Special Olympic team would be the one in the Bermuda.
What the hell? His name? Oh, see?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they moved him.
He was in lane 6.
What's that?
Yeah.
No, she didn't do OF.
full field, but when you look down, lanes 2, 3, 4 are vacant, but there are 2 athletes talking to an official. Even lane 1, to Bustic in lane 2, Samuels in lane 3, Baker in lane 4, Manfred in lane 5, Hodge in lane 6. We don't have lane 2, lane 3, and lane 4 at present.
Yeah.
It looks like 3 other athletes are being brought out. My password.
Still not sure.
What is going on?
Yeah. But it looks like we're just gonna do lane 1, lane 5. I'm sorry, 6, 7, and 8. So 1 is Eve, 6 is Hodge, 7 is Carrie, lane 8 is Bailey.
And on the way, lanes 8, 7, 6, and 1.
Eve, that's a very difficult position to be in.
Yeah.
Lane 1 as a lane itself,
Yeah.
sprint spot to have
No one to
3
pull you
lanes
and
in the
then push
middle.
you.
Yeah, 4 lanes actually in the middle. He has definitely run this race alone. That looks like
Carrie. Yep. Carrie.
7, yeah. So far, we have first place Carrie, second is Hodge, and then there is Manfredi in lane 5. But Eve has managed to close. Of course, he has a different distance, but Eve has managed to close that gap a bit to finish his race.
We had it Carrie 54:30, Hodge 55:09, Bailey 57:16, and Eve 59:07. Just before we get to end the show.
Yes, because
Yeah. So we've got the results up finally.
as you mentioned, that first place finish was a time of 54:30. And this would be Heat 2.
Yeah. Carrie was another winner of her Memorial Award last night. Acknowledged for his accomplishments both on the track and off the track.
So in lane 3, we have Daly from Energy. Lane 4, Bowman from Energy. And then that is lane
So no
Sorry.
Russell for lane 5.
Yeah.
No
Maybe.
Griff for lane 6. Sorry, no. For lane 4, no Bauman and no Russell. Lane 4 and 5 look empty, right?
Nope, someone's
No,
in
someone's
5.
in 5. Someone's in 4. What the
This is so confusing from this vantage point. We're trying to see exactly who's actually starting.
So there's no one in lane,
1 and 2.
right? And then there's no one in lane 6 and 7. But there's starter slots there.
Yes.
So as you were saying, Johnson in lane 2, Bailey lane 3, Bauman lane 4, Russell lane 5, and Hightower lane 8. But we do have a lane 1 now.
And a lane 2. These might be gentlemen from another
They came up.
heat.
They came up together.
They did come up earlier, yeah. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is the boys 15 to 18 400 meter second heat for this event.
And there's Eddie Griffin, West Orange.
Yeah. Then he's from the third heat.
And the started orders now. Girls. So we get the clean start here. Looks like lane 6 is it?
5. We don't have anyone in 6 and
Okay, so lane
7.
5 from Energy.
That's Russell from
Russell.
Pacers.
No, lane 4 then.
Lane 4.
Lane 4 Energy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, look at this entrance from lanes 1 and 2.
Griffin lane 1. As if he's now taking total control of the race.
And Griffith is from West Orange.
Yes. Late start. But ends up winning. 50-16 for Griffith. Tour 51-43. Ballin 51-51. Russell 53-36. Bailey 56-47. Hightower 100-76. To the girls, 15 to 18, 400 meter dash high school. We have Elise Dickinson. There's Amiris Munya for the Pacers, and McQueen for the Lenardin, and Dickinson De Silva from Discipline Application.
Looks like we might have more athletes joining, I'm hoping. For the sake of time, we can get these athletes into this heat. Well, that would make it a straight final. So they might keep it separate.
Maybe. Well, they're not going to have to.
Yeah.
Now we see the boys being let out. So it looks as if they're trying to get through the heats pretty quickly. And again, we will end our coverage at the end of the 400s this evening. We will be back tomorrow for the 10 o'clock start. And they're underway. Heat 102.
And again, this is the girls 15 to 18 400 meter event.
Lisa Dickinson looking to go right to the front, right from the start. Picking up that stride.
Mm-hmm. She seems to be running really comfortably.
Yes.
And the winds have changed direction, so she will have it at her back as she comes on the back straight. I'm sorry. To the finish line.
There you go. She's not using her arms.
Yes.
Maintaining that form that she has. And there's Munoz in the second. Louise Dickinson, 57.85. Mary's Munoz, 101.97. Dickinson, Dickens, 106.77. And McQueen, 107.16.
We have 12 down there, age group. We have the boys. We have Jay Rockford, Francis Lightborn, Josiah Smith, Bryce Hickman, Asa True Smith, Harlow Robinson, Adele Scott, and Simone.
Three athletes in this event. Lane 1, Shadler, sorry.
Yeah.
Lane 2.
Been a long day for both of us, yes.
Lane 2 is Thompson, and in lane 5 we have Washington. Thompson and Washington are from Energy Club, and Shadler is unattached in lane 1.
So this one will look a lot different than the last one, where the athlete was in lane 1 by himself.
Yes.
And the other three were 8, 7, and 6.
This one she'd be running blind depending on how quickly her competitors get around the track.
Yes.
fairly even race.
Mm-hmm. At the 37-second mark. Still another 100 to go. Well, it looks as if lane 2
Yeah,
may
she
end
may
up
have.
edging it.
Yeah. And again, both of these athletes are from the Energy Track Club. And start to finish.
Yeah. 1:58 on the clock, and that's the time for Washington. 1:58. Thompson in 1:01:50, and Shadley in 1:08:33.
Next on the event will be the boys 13-14 category. It's only one event, I should say one set of athletes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
In lane 1, we have Johnson of Bermuda Pacers.
We can't think right now.
No, we can. In lane 2, we have like one private that would be Zayden, and he won an award last evening
Yes.
for Johnson Hurdle as well. We have Andrade in lane 3. Lane 4, win of Jet LLC. Lane 5 is Williams unattached. Lane 6, Based of Whitney Institute, and lane 7 is Perman of Bermuda Pacers. And we have some familiar names based in Johnson. They both ran in the 800-meter event. They were the ones that would have given us that photo finish.
Yes. They got the hands kind of.
Yeah, Zayden's here.
Yes, he is. The good thing is he can see the field.
Yes,
They can't see him.
Yeah. Well, Johnson's in lane 1, so
Yeah.
he'd have some advantage, but Basden would have to make sure that he paces himself.
Right. It's all about that backstretch. Have something left for that final 150. If you can surprise your opponent, then you have an opportunity to win the race.
Yep.
The starters orders now.
Full start.
Full start.
That's it. And then that whistle was from the crowd. Is it? All right.
White flags went off.
Yep.
And it is light one. Fabric. In lane 2, comfortably looking as if he's jogging at the moment.
Yes.
Not too much effort.
And I believe that is the athlete from Jet LLC who was in the lead for that brief period. Of course, Zayden Fabric has now taken over the lead, but he may have some competition towards the finish if Jet LLC athlete has anything left.
No, yeah. Well, it's gonna be somebody in the crowd with the whistle.
Yeah.
Because we still hear the whistle. So it was like one Fabric in 51:12. Win from Jet LLC. Second, 51:61. Basden in third in 57:17. Johnson fourth, 57:52. Andrade fifth in 1:00:92. And Pyramid sixth, 1:01:90.
Next on the track is the girls 13-14 400 meters. We are set to have 3 athletes, but we only have 2 on the track. In lane 4, we have the Leilani Peters of Bermuda Pacers, and in lane 5 we have Zaylee Lawrence.
Hearing some communication. It looks as if it's going to be 3 heats.
And so they would split the second one.
You're on the way. Cat and mouse race, this will be.
Yes. Okay, and yeah, that is the athlete Peters in lane 4 who won that heat, followed by Lawrence. In the second heat, you have what looks like 6 athletes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In lane 1, Swan of Whitney Institute. Lane 2, Trot of Whitney. 3, Lucas of Glenarden. 4, Brown of Glenarden. 5, Hughes of Glenarden. And in lane 6, Smith of Whitney Institute. And is there a 7? Yeah, lane 7, Codrington. We have no 1 in 6.
And they're off. It was a slow start. Start nonetheless.
That's you.
No,
And out there in lane 7, we have Zaria Codrington, who's running by herself at the moment. We do have those Glenarden athletes kind of running together in the center. We have the athlete from Whitney, that is Trot in lane 2, who has made up some distance on that backstretch.
She wants to take control of this race.
Yeah. She still has time.
But did she use it all up on that back stretch? Here they come down. Home stretch, less than 100 meters to go.
Oh, and we have an athlete from Glenarden.
Too late, too late. Is it too late? Is it too late?
Ooh. No. And that was the athlete named 5.
Codrington in 1:04.61. Hughes from Glenarden, 1:04.74. Trot from Whitney, 1:07.59. Brown from Glenarden, 1:10.98. Lucas from Glenarden, 1:12.86. And Swan from Whitney, 1:26.11. So that's how they finished. Covering it just enough, 0.6 to 0.7 for the second place finish here.
Okay, next on the track, boys, 11 to 12, 400 meters. This would be Lightborn Francis of Paces in lane 2, Smith of Paces in lane 3, lane 4, Hickman of Energy Track Club, lane 5, True Smith of Pacers, and lane 6 is Vickers, who is unattached.
The boys are at the starting line.
And again, it's the boys 11 to 12, 400 meters.
Is this the last of the 400?
No.
And
Yeah.
they're off.
No. Okay, and we are here. That is, looks like energy. Is that energy
front, yeah.
out front?
Mm-hmm.
That would be Hickman from the Energy Track Club. In second place, it looks like True Smith.
Yeah. Now they're all coming together
Yes.
around this 200-meter mark, getting up to the 300-meter mark.
Mhm.
It looks like the young man from Pacers has taken the lead.
And that would be Messiah Smith.
Some tour control, but it's being chased.
Mm-hmm. So lane 3, Messiah Smith. It looked like Lightborn Francis in second.
Yes, it is. So Smith, 105.18. Lightborn, 105.96. True, 106.08. Hickman, 106.93. 1 through 4. We have 3 competitors.
Yep, and this event, it'll be the first heat of the girls 11 to 12, 400. We have Powell in lane 3, De Silva in lane 4, and KZ in lane 5.
We just some tiny dots on the track. Paul De Silva keys. And the starters orders. They're off. This track must look like an 800-meter track.
Listen. I do remember Marlis De Silva. She performed really well at inter-school sports.
Okay.
She is BHS.
All right. So they're through the first 200. There's 31 or 32 minutes, 32 seconds going off the clock. Coming around, with 150 to go. She does make the turn. She's opening up her stride. Looking comfortable, looking to get to that finish line. She does so. It's De Silva, 110.27. So McKay's second, 115.33. And Paul third in 1:20.62. So the silver 1:10.27, KZ 1:15.33, and 1:16.27. Heat 2, we have 7 competitors. Go to the podium. Use the ability to a shot port. We have 2 more heats for the 400, it looks as if, and that's what we'll be ending our coverage for the night. Looks like more than 2 heats. And 3 heats, maybe. As we have ladies on the start blocks. I'm just gonna send her off. It looks like on that back stretch, this is going to be a battle. Pacers, and energy, shoulder to shoulder, making the turn. And I think the pace athlete just nudged ahead. Does the energy athlete have anything left? She's coming back. She's coming roaring back. And she has shown she did have something left in there. She did have something left there. That's going to be Daly from Energy in 102.31. Johnson from Bermuda Pacers in 102.60 Reed Rebane in third in 107. Askew in fourth in 108.77. Eve fifth, 114.75. Joseph sixth, 116.15. And Simmons, seventh in 119.69. That's the presentation to the boys, 14 and under, 400 meters, we just saw. Back to the start of the 400. The under 10 boys. Frederick in lane 3, Darko in lane 4, Arash in lane 5, Samuels in lane 6.
And it's just 3 athletes that started. Looks like lane 6 is not joining us for this event. Again, Frederick in 3, Darko in 4, and 5 is Arash.
Okay. Lane 4. Looks like if he's taking control. Down that back stretch. Sun is shining brightly here.
Yep. And they're running into a slight headwind as they come around the corner.
I feel as if we're spoiled in Bermuda. Such a lovely day. But we're not getting a chance to enjoy it how we would want to, feeding the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoying some of Bermuda's sights. But nonetheless, we're here at the National Sports Center for the National Championships, and we've seen some exciting racing.
And we have Arash, who has dominated the race from Bermuda Pacers. Sorry, is that no Dargo? Sorry, followed by Frederick, and then Arash in lane 5.
So it'll be Darko in 117.44, Frederick in 121.87. Once Arash time comes in, it's 127.51. You can see Mr. Simon's giving the youngsters some instructions. That was the trouble they had with the 100.
Yes.
With the younger kids not knowing to stay in their lanes.
And for this second heat, we have all of our international athletes competing. To be Baker from Energy in lane 2, Alice in lane 3 from Glenarden. Lane 4 and 5 are Energy athletes. 4 is Walker and 5 is Walker. Lane 6, we have Smith, and lane 7 is Bird, and they are both Glenarden athletes.
And your winner, Goliath Smith.
You're just waiting for this presentation to finish, and they are off.
Pick up the race now.
Yeah, that looks
Oh,
like the
gosh.
Walker athlete.
Oh my gracious.
Unbelievable.
What do you got for breakfast? He has opened up his stride and has not looked back.
At all. That's at least a good 20 to 30 meters.
Mhm.
It's pretty impressive for this
Sure.
age category. Again, these boys are 9 to 10.
The form looks
Yeah,
remarkable.
he hasn't wavered at all.
Mm-hmm. Battle one for second though.
Mhm.
But we'll stay with this first place.
And that would be Yannick Walker in lane 4.
Mm-hmm.
And in second place, oh, look at that. I think the other Walker athlete may have got that. I believe so. hmm So we have Walker and Walker, both of Energy Track Club, that came first and second.
Unfortunately, we can't renew those times.
Oh, do you see the name on that starting list?
Sorry?
The name on the starting list?
Oh, 9 to 10 girl. Lane 1. Twitter.
Runs in the family.
Okay,
That is
yeah.
my little cousin of mine.
Okay. Lane 2, Scott Henry. Lane 3, Smith. Lane 4, Nunez. Lane 5, Aaron's. Lane 6, Muhammad. Lane 7, Brooks Gibbons. And lane 8, Harrison.
And your winner, Goliath Smith.
Hmm? You want to race? Oh, no, that's 15.
Why are they putting it on the track?
They're on the way.
And that looks like the young lady that won the. Did she win the 800 out there in the orange spikes?
Has she been? Well,
I can't remember in that category if she won or not. I think she got third. But here we are. We have these athletes competing their one full lap around the track. And that looks like Energy in first place at the moment and developing national athletes coming up in second. And again, that would be lane 4, Nunez of Energy Track Club in first, and second would be lane 6, which is Muhammad of Developing National Athletes.
So Nunez 110.32, Muhammad 111.52, Smith 116.67, Brooks 118.83, Aaron's 121.34, Richard 126.76, and Scott 131.05.
Ben Olin, 400 yards, Jason Simons, and Julian Iris, for those things.
Next on the track is the boys 6 to 8 400 meter event. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just a little technical issue there, but we have lane 3 and 5. These are athletes both from Glenarden, and that is lane 5, which is Harris, who has taken the lead from the start, and of course Myers in second place. And he took a little look back over his shoulder.
Of all those people in this way, he couldn't have seen around them. That's for sure. He wouldn't have seen over the top of it. He makes his way down the home stretch, taking in all the.
He's doing such a good job.
Sure.
Okay, changed gears a little when he got closer.
Mm-hmm.
Bow down to Myers in lane 3.
Okay, Harris in 124.15, and Myers 134.59. Well, folks, we want to thank you for joining us this evening for day 1 of the
One more race.
National Track and Field Championships.
Yeah.
So we'll be back again tomorrow at 10 o'clock for day 2 of the National Championship right here at the Philadelphia Southfield Stadium here at the National Sports Center in Bermuda. Do enjoy your night.